One of the most refreshing things about Invincible is that it refuses to live in a black and white world. In many superhero stories, the lines are clear. Heroes save people, villains destroy things, and morality is simple. But Invincible constantly blurs those lines. It creates a world where power complicates everything, and where even the right choice can come with uncomfortable consequences. From the start, the show challenges the idea of pure heroism. Mark wants to do good. That part is genuine. He believes in protecting people, stopping threats, and living up to the heroic image he grew up admiring. But once he's actually out in the field, reality hits him hard. Fights aren't clean. People get hurt. Sometimes people die. And no matter how strong he becomes, he can't save everyone. That's where the gray areas begin. Take the role of government oversight through characters like Cecil. He's not a villain. In fact, he's deeply committed to protecting Earth. But his methods are often secretive, manipulative, and morally questionable. He's willing to lie, experiment, and weaponize anything if it means maintaining security. From his perspective, it's about survival. From Mark's perspective, it can feel like a betrayal of what being a hero is supposed to mean. Neither of them is entirely wrong, and that tension makes their conflict compelling. Then there's Omni-Man, who might be the best example of moral complexity in the show. His actions are brutal and unforgivable, yet the show doesn't present him as evil for the sake of being evil. He operates under a belief system shaped by Viltrumite culture, one that values strength, dominance, and expansion. To him, conquest is natural. He genuinely believes he's offering Earth something greater, even if that greater future requires unimaginable violence. That doesn't excuse what he does. But it forces the audience to confront an uncomfortable truth. Perspective shapes morality. If you were raised in a society that glorified power above all else, would you think differently? Would you question it? The show doesn't hand you easy answers. Even Mark, who tries to hold on to his moral compass, makes questionable decisions. There are moments where anger gets the better of him. Moments where he hesitates and people suffer because of it. Moments where he wonders if maybe his father was right about strength being the only thing that truly matters. Watching him wrestle with those thoughts makes him feel real. He's not a symbol of goodness. He's a teenager with godlike power trying to figure out what good even means. That's really the core question the show keeps asking. What would you actually do with that kind of power? It's easy to imagine ourselves as heroes in theory. We'd save people, we'd never cross a line, we'd always make the right call. But when the stakes are global, or even intergalactic, those decisions become complicated. Do you sacrifice one to save millions? Do you keep dangerous secrets if revealing them would cause chaos? Do you trust people with power, or do you control them? Even side characters reflect this moral ambiguity. Some villains act out of desperation, revenge, or fear rather than pure malice. Some heroes chase fame or validation alongside justice. Nobody operates in a moral vacuum. Everyone has motives, blind spots, and internal contradictions. What makes Invincible stand out is that it doesn't resolve these gray areas neatly. It doesn't reward every good intention or punish every bad action in a predictable way. Instead, it shows consequences unfolding in messy, sometimes painful ways. Characters grow or harden based on the choices they make. And that's what makes the story feel mature. Power in Invincible isn't just about physical strength. It's about influence, responsibility, and ideology. The show understands that when someone has the ability to reshape cities or conquer planets, morality becomes heavier. Every decision echoes louder. Every mistake costs more. In the end, Invincible doesn't tell you who's right. It invites you to think about where you would stand. Would you cling to idealism no matter the cost? Would you compromise for the sake of security? Would you justify harsh actions if you believed they served a greater good? By refusing to paint its characters as purely good or evil, the series creates something far more interesting, a world that feels uncomfortably close to our own, just with much stronger punches.